as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape. As get it up past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Here's the first carry for Sean Tucker.
He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Throwing, Mayfield. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
He'll try and do this himself.
And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. They'll get 8, but they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive because that's not enough. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Right back to him on first down. They find some open field here. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That good for 22 and a first down. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you take a big off for a little.
Bucky Irving, 33 yards. And the Buccaneers put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their 35-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Complete. It's Dotson.
And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And the Buccaneers go ahead and take another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Hey, 73, 73. Hey.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run.
He's got Smith here. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Charles, did it seem like to you that maybe they were a little worried about his running prowess there? Because everybody kind of froze when he got outside the pocket, and they were able to throw it for the first down.
Absolutely, and you work all week getting ready for a game, and you know that the potential is there for him to run it, but you better take care of those receivers downfield. They can hurt you first.
Throwing is Hurts.
The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Hurts.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long.
They're going to look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 42 yards.
And the Eagles respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
Elliott good on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
In a tie game, both sides are looking for something to give them an advantage. It often falls back on special teams. And that return, that could be the spark to untie the game.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
45 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
A first carry for Rachaad White.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
King. At the 39-yard line.
Hey, 133. 180. Hey, look.
Here's Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
Baker going to give it to Irving.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Chris Godwin.
34 yards. And the Bucs have taken the lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football. As they've got it as we resume action. McLaughlin now to kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Smith. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up second down.
Second and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Hey, 73, 73.
They'll look to throw here. Here's a diving catch right side. A very solid gain of 27.
There's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 33.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Yaya Diaby got in there behind the line and dropped him for a loss on the play. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Now he's going to step up and run.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And he is caught.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to... On 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
On 2nd and goal, Hurts. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Grant Calcaterra.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Eagles are an extra point away from drawing level.
Elliott good with a PAT. And we are tied at 14.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Down the left sideline. He's on his way. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Sean Tucker, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down in those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jahan Dotson, 74 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. Elliott good on the extra point. And we've got a tie game here, a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Their own 26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Regular. Kings. Alert. Dead. Watch out.
Mayfield to throw it. Now Mayfield lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his crew will take over with the football at the 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. 2nd and 10.
Hey, Silver. Don't touch that. On everyone. Hey.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there, a breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
Don't touch that. On anyone, huh? 73. Don't touch it.
Barkley trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. On the sneak, it's Hurts. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Now, that was a little too conservative for my liking. It's only 2nd down, and they try to run the sneak. Give credit to the defense. They pushed them back and set up 3rd down.
Good. Shot. On anyone, huh? Hey, easy. 63, bad.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Elliott on for the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. To throw, Mayfield. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I say, here's a stop on 3rd down.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 44 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. But now if they wanted to, they could move the ball up to the 1 and go for 2.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because normally the ball's at the 2 when you go for 2. But if they want it now, enforce the penalty to the 1. But if they wanted to kick it, right, don't they just move it up 5?
Just move it up to the 10.
Right, move it up to the 10 if they still wanted to kick it.
Set up for the two-point conversion.
Michael Hornet. 63, 63, 63.
Hurts will throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Mayfield. And this one caught downfield by Evans. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Mike Evans, 77 yards. And the Bucs are back within a score. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead will shrink to 6. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here first and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles among the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Running again with Barkley on second down. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. 2 yards still to go. Third down now.
Third and 2.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down.
And the Eagles first down.
73, 73.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Let's go. Trimmers.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down of the sack. After the sack, it's second and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They'll set up a throw. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Hey, easy, 63, back. We can see the goal line.
Barkley, inside handoff. Tackle made that time by Vita Vea.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensive. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, a 14-yard touchdown. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one.
The Eagles will set up for the two-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it.
To the right side and intercepted.
And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10
at the 41-yard line.
He'll set up to throw from the gun. They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jihad Campbell.
Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
Hey, 73, 73.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And he's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Elliott now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Shreds him with a stiff arm.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Alert!
Throwing, Mayfield. That's caught by Tucker. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Mayfield looks to throw.
The RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Mayfield showing he can be fleet of foot, picking up the first down.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Buccaneers first down.
Point it right.
In motion, the tight end.
Regular. Stop.
Mayfield down. To the left side, he gets this one to Ibuka. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Emeka Ibuka. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Bucs are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. McLaughlin now to kick this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. Throwing is Hurts. This is Smith with a grab. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Here's Hurts to throw. Smith catches left side. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 21.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down, fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out. We've got him now.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. That one looks like he'll throw here. This is caught. Touchdown, Eagles. Devontae Smith on the receiving end for Jalen Hurts. And the Eagles are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means they'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at the 40.
180. One touch.
A shotgun handoff here to Irving.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
Give that sack to Nakobe Dean. 3rd and 20.
Here's Mayfield.
That is caught.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Real.
Now Mayfield.
Oh, he's got Ibuka. That's complete.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Emeka Ibuka
With his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Bucs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Hurts. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And his guys now an extra point.
Huh? Let's go. Hey, yeah. It's so One album is getting kinda hectic. Too many fans on me like I'm in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing. 4-star hotel, what's for breakfast? 5 fingers, give you a blister. 6 at the wheel, you're 6 the mister. Give me your mama, I'ma kiss her. I said 6 rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. Bars are hot, and bars are ready. A middle Caesars with the extra check. Extra style, extra flow. Slip the sale like 5 below.
Yeah, in the club now like I'm Diddy. Counting these notes like a MIDI. Laugh to the bank, hit the gritty. Go and tell your mom that she really, really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma. Said this the new age nostalgia. She said that last night she called ya. Said JVB is the future.
Palace backpack, Nike snapback. Brake truck, stop playing hack sack. All gas, whole lot of motion. Headbang, whiplash, past the moat train. Soft stuff, fits on 10. Yankee fitted, even in my bed. Small town boys up next to bat. JVB make it get slapped. It's so right. It's so right.
It is a beautiful night here in Southeast Texas, and the roof is open at NRG Stadium in Houston. And tonight we've got an AFC matchup in store for you, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Houston Texans. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And that is over the back line of the end zone.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Houston Texans. And out there is Tyler Luke to get us started. Off we go from Houston. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Crowd begins with a pass. This one is caught by Kirk. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Christian Kirk.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Quickly out to Collins. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
He'll run it, and it's the USC man, Woody Martin. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. He was in second down.
46-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's complete. It's Tank Dell. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 17 yards on that play. First down for Houston.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got it about the 8. And he'll take this one in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. Now Amy Fairbairn on for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return starts at the 13. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Hey, sit on. Sit on.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. A gain of 13.
On the option, they give it to Henry.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Second down, Jackson. Now he'll air one out. He's got it! And he will go all the way. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Ravens. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On first down, it's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And that is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And that will lead to a second down.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
On second down, Stroud. He's going to look downfield once again. I had a defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz. And it's going to lead to a fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders,
that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. So they make the decision on fourth down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick six.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on fourth down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
Loop now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Ravens will move out to a 14-7 lead. So after one, 14-7 is our score. More from Houston coming up in a moment.
Tyler Loop to kick off for
Now,
Baltimore.
after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
First carry for Joe Mixon. Room to run at the 35. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. Big play after big play to start this drive. 34 for that one.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
On first down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Smith in on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Ravens' 12-yard line.
Throwing is Stroud. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. That is intercepted. Picked off by Chidobe Awuzie. And the Ravens are going to get the football back as we reach the 2-minute warning. Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
That is hard. It's a big one for the Ravens. Pick up of 46 yards.
And the Baltimore first down.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. The clock stopped with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Hey, middle.
From the gun, Jackson.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially Didn't look like it had much of a chance.
That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Texas.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Off the play fake. Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. A gain of 13 yards.
Here's Henry. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
We'll go again here with Henry. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
No, we change it. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain
1st and 10.
5 yards on the play. And the Baltimore first down. It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Now Jackson. That's taken in. It's Rasheen Ali. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there.
13 more yards. That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They'll run with the man from Marshall, Rasheen Ali. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Patrick Ricard. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Tyler Luke.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We've got a ton of time, Greg, but we're a little momentum field. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Oh, that is a duck on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line.
15 more. Nike Texas. On the quick, right?
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. They want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Tony.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
Sets up fourth down.
118. What's that? Hey, uno. Look the hot.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. This is high. He got the connection to Collins. They get 18 yards on fourth down and a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They will work the middle with Mixon. There he goes, inside the 30. And he's in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Ka'imi Fairbairn to kick off for
So
Houston.
back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. Now Jackson, this a design run. Not a whole lot happening there, just a short pickup.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Jackson now on second down. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. Third down coming up.
Hey, middle. Hey. Hey, Ozzy. Yeah.
To throw is Jackson. Flush to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 31 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Fourth quarter underway, and here's Henry. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
At the 26-yard line.
Jackson. That is caught. And he's in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens.
For the extra point.
The extra point is up and through. And the Ravens go up by 7. 28-21. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Their own 35-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on first down. Escaping to his left. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
They'll run it on first down with Henry. Finds an alley to the 35. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. On point. The kick is good. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Look at hot. 18. What's up? 19 Texans.
Here's Stroud. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
This is caught downfield. It's Dell. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Here we go.
Stroud going to set up the throw. Thrust, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Stroud to throw. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Here we go. 118. What's up?
Now Stroud. Pushed out to his left. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
Well, he didn't connect for the touchdown. What I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. And once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get.
And he will score! Game on! Nico Collins! Touchdown, Texas! That his second touchdown tonight.
19 Texans.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
29. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. On the zone read, it's a give to Ali. Up the sideline at the 35. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down. A big one here in the fourth quarter. It's a gain of 49.
I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Henry. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of
Here's a tight That's their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. They'll send Flowers in motion. A design run here with Jackson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Texans going to use the last of the timeouts here. Talk things over before third down.
Oh, we changed it.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. That's the safety, Jimmy Ward.
And that's just a disastrous outcome on that last pass. I mean, yes, you have to stay aggressive, knowing you're trailing here late in the game, but you can't be reckless. Don't try to get it all back in one throw. That final pick, that might just seal the deal for their opponent.
To the left side, and caught by Schultz. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 18 yards, a great way to start the drive. It's a first down. They have time to work with, but they have no timeouts. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Stroud. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throw away, and he's taken down. Now on 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
Now Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That's caught. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
36 yards.
It's a big play when they needed it the most. 36 yards.
1st and 10.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. He'll get that into the hands of Woody Marks. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
14-yard line.
Oh, right. White at 18. That's it.
Stroud. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
This one caught the floor. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now, flags come in. Maybe the center forgot the snap count. Now, 1st and goal. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. This is almost certainly 4-down territory if they need them all. Touchdown, extra point gives them the lead. It is 1st down and goal. To throw, it's Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out, and this game is over. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Houston, good night, everyone.
everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Hit me some in the can of this dry. Riding in special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here go to surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Bet while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad bet, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like Pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her disguise. Upgrade at my wrist, put baguettes in that sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her eyes.